All right, so it's the day after Christmas, and my friend's parents, my friend Kyle, one of my best friends of all time, his parents came out and brought me my tent and bought me lunch. I can't talk right now. It's so cold, my lips are like kind of numb, so it's hard to talk. I had a good time with them. It was a lot of fun. And they live near Harper's Ferry too, so I'll probably see them again down the trail. But right now I'm back at it. As you can see, I'm heading towards Tuckahoe State Forest. They have an ADT shelter there, so I'm aiming to stay there tonight. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like this giant, seemingly endless river of birds. They keep coming. I don't know if you can see them, but they keep coming. Just got to my first dirt road of the trail. It makes me feel like I'm on a trail, almost. It's a little more trail-like than the road. But I'm close to Tuckahoe. Tuckahoe? I hardly know her. So a guy just passed me by on his truck, and while he was passing me, he asked what I'm doing and stuff, and I told him. He said I can camp over at his house, or he said he would put me up at his house, so that sounds pretty nice too. He said he'd feed me as well, so I think I'm gonna go over there because I still got quite a ways to Tuckahoe, and as you can see, it's getting really dark. Sun's down already, so it's kind of hard to tell without the Gut Hook app. It's hard to tell how far it is to certain places. You know, I can get a rough estimate if I use Google Maps, but it takes a different route than the ADT, obviously, so it's hard to get a good estimate. But this is like it's definitely longer than Google Maps said. It said it was like less than 7 miles to Tuckahoe, and I've gone almost 9 now, and I still have probably at least a mile, maybe a mile and a half till I even get to the state forest. So state park, I mean. Keep screwing that up. It's gonna be a better option to stay with this couple, I think, rather than night hiking in freaking 20-degree weather. So it'll be nice. Hey there.
Sit. Come here.
Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Good girls. All right, well, thank you so much for everything.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart.
I just left the Montgomerys. That's George and Kim. They're the Montgomerys, and I had a good time staying with them. They were really really nice people, very generous. They fed me, and they let me stay 2 nights. So I stayed 2 nights there because I needed to edit video, and also needed to rest a little bit because I had been going hard for a week straight. When I was on the PCT, I think I went 3 days before taking my first 0 day, and I needed it. I really needed it. But this time, a week seemed to be about right. But so I took 1 0 day yesterday. I want 2 to fully recover and to get all the work done that I need to do. Because I did a ton of editing. I edited all day yesterday, and still not quite done. Almost there though. So I'm gonna go camp at TUCKAHOE State Forest, which is just down the street here, a few miles. So hopefully I'll finish up there today with the first video. That's what I'm editing. You've already seen that by this point, probably. So I'm gonna be staying at the ADT shelter there, or at least check it out. It might not be all it's cracked up to be, but we'll see. All right, so I just got some directions for where the ADT shelter is from a Facebook group from Chad Dean. Thank you, man. Appreciate you hooking it up. I think this is where you're talking about, hopefully. If not, it's just probably just the next one down, the next trail over, which is really close too. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is not it because I haven't seen it yet, and I've been going for a little ways, maybe 5 or so minutes. I remember first seeing this from Michael the Lion King Daniel's videos, which is pretty awesome. There's the signage, so it's pretty cool. And I saw this on Facebook before. This art, that's really cool. Larry and Shirley, Anders Dahl, ATT 16, Cynthia Welch, ADT Hiker 2014. Cool. What else we got? Andrew Tramposaurus Taylor 2010 ADT. Cool. There's a lot in here. I love this. I'm going to take full advantage of it. This is great. Cooler than I thought. Some nice cover from the rain too. But I probably won't get any today. All right, I'm going to unpack, set up, and finish my video. The one you already saw.
In case you missed the last episode, I had a less than satisfactory experience with my last tent in a heavy rainstorm. So I upgraded to this winter-capable 4-season tent, not just for the rain, but to also handle the weight of snow piling up in the future.
Okay, so I just set up my new beautiful tent. By the way, it is the Marmot Fortress UL2P ultralight 2-person. Now it weighs a little over 4 pounds, so you're probably thinking, how is that ultralight? Because this is a winter tent, but it weighs less than your traditional winter tents, your expedition tents, stuff like that. So it's very hardy, it's very robust in terms of keeping you sheltered from the elements. I can't really stake it down being on a wooden deck, so you get the idea though. And I'm about to sit in it. It is cozy in here. Now look at this, ventilation up here, ventilation over here by my head. I don't think I'm going to get the full 2-wall system effect unless I'm staked out into the ground with everything pulled like tight. But still, I wanted to put the Rainfly on it just to see what it looks like, just to understand how it comes together and everything. As you probably saw on the time lapse, I got it wrong like 3 times, so it's better to figure it out now instead of when I'm in a tight spot where I really need to just like set up instantly, like in a rainstorm, for example. So yeah, this is really cool tent. Love it already. And you can see there's another door here too. So I love that because sometimes if you're hiking at night, you set up camp and you have no idea what the view is going to be like in the morning. So if I set up my tent and the killer view is on the other side, then all I have to do is open that door. So check this out. I was trying to unzip the door and I found out this awesome feature. Look. Wait, that doesn't unzip the door. It's just extra ventilation. Amazing. It's so good for winter nights. And on this side, it's also got this one has a half door ventilation. The other side is a full door. Amazing. Amazing. So cool. And it's got these little light pockets. You're supposed to put your headlamp in there. or cell phone light, I guess. And it just you can see through it really well, and it, I don't know, lights up the place. So I'm excited to try this thing out, especially in some weather. That'll be fun. That'll be an experience.
This ADT shelter had hikers passing by a lot during the day, but when it started getting dark, there wasn't a soul around. When it got cold enough for the sounds of the swamp to die down, I was able to record some voiceover in my tent for the previous episode. So like an hour ago, I was just hanging out here and someone came by and she asked if I was hiking the ADT, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh wow, she said her husband is a ranger here. She comes here all the time, but she'd never met an ADT hiker. But she was super nice. Her name is Shelly. She has hiked the Appalachian Trail. And when she went back towards her car, she asked me if I wanted anything from the store. And at first I was like, oh no, thank you, I'm okay. She's like, there's a McDonald's. So I was like, yeah, please, I'll take some McDonald's. So she brought me a double quarter pounder with cheese and fries. And I just wanted to say thank you, Shelly. I really, really appreciate that. I just left the ADT shelter, and I am heading out of Tuckahoe State Park now. And I'm going in the direction of Queenstown, Maryland. I don't know how far I'm gonna get today. I have to see the distance remaining once I get up to the, I'm on a trail now, but the road is the actual trail. It's funny. But once I get up to the road here, my watch will recognize I'm on course, and I can tell you how much longer on this stretch of the Maryland section. And this stretch ends at the Bay Bridge. So really want to get over that Bay Bridge as soon as possible. I've got like, what was it, 31.29 miles until the end of this section, which is pretty cool. And I think some of that is Bay Bridge miles, so it should be a little shorter because you can't walk across the Bay Bridge. So no clue where I'm going tonight. Hoping for the best. We'll see. We will see. Tuckahoe was a treat to experience. It was small, but it was very tranquil and peaceful. It's awesome that they have a free shelter for ADT hikers there. If you're hiking the ADT, I recommend finding out how to get to it before you get there, because it's not obvious and there aren't any trail markers that lead you to it. I just knocked on this door, this nice little farmhouse, and a very nice lady. I came for water, and a very nice lady gave me some water, and she also is allowing me to stay on her property, so thank you so much. Good morning. So I got a good night's sleep here, like 8.5 hours. Awesome. And Bill and Helen let me take a shower inside, and they gave me breakfast, and it was delicious. So we sat around the table for a little bit, talked while we had breakfast. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I love getting to meet new people. I'm headed towards the Bay Bridge. I'm gonna get as close as I can today, hopefully, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain all day the next day, from what I hear. We'll see what happens, but I don't want to be hiking in that much, if possible. So we'll see. I would like to get to volunteer fire department's place to see if I can camp there, but I'm going to call first. If not, there's a VFW on the way, and that's my minimum distance for today. We'll
see if that works out. All right, thanks so much. All right, bye. He said it's the chief's decision, so he took my number and he said the chief will call me back. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. Hope so. All right. I know. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Well, the camera's rolling. Do you have any do you have any wise words for the journey?
Godspeed. Be careful.
Thank you.
Be safe, and we'll be rooting for you.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Your journey.
Awesome. Thank you, Helen. Appreciate that. Well, looky here. I'm afraid to touch it. Could be a murder weapon. What brand is it? Benchmade? Oh, this is a Benchmade knife. Second one I found. The first one is the one I'm using right now. Yes, please. Woo! 300 British soldiers fought off American militia, and 2 British soldiers were killed, and the commander's horse was killed for the British, and they were afraid of getting cut off by a second British amphibious force, so they retreated to Centereville, which was back where I just came from. But I didn't go right through Centereville. Pretty cool. Really cool, actually. I called the VFW out here to see if I could camp there. They said I could, but it's on the other side of this like freeway here, and they have like guardrails and stuff blocking it. I can't just do a quick run across. You got to do like a couple hurdle jumps, and I don't have the energy for all that, and I don't want to get in trouble either, because you're definitely not allowed to. So I was looking around for churches, and I found this church here, Eastern Shore Baptist Church. It's actually right there, that building, but this is theirs too. And the pastor was very nice, and I believe his name was Alex as well. He listened to my voicemail and went to my website to check me out, and then I annoyingly called him again for like the 3rd time, and he picked up then and said that yeah, it would be totally fine. So it is supposed to rain tomorrow. Now you'll see it's all flat. So what I've learned from the flood experience is that you have to get low to the ground and like kind of look outwards to see where the high ground is. And when I say high ground, I mean by like maybe 2 feet. So it looks like for me the best bet is going to be at this tree right here. Yeah, I think so. It's not level, but it's better than being flooded. And I mean, I doubt it's gonna rain heavily tonight, but you never know. So, better to be prepared.
Okay, so this morning I posted my video, and I've just kind of been interacting on social media with people. I also launched my Patreon this morning. So it feels really good to get all that done. I hate the feeling of finishing a video and not being able to post it, and it makes me feel like I can't fully focus on the next video, even shooting it. So I'm glad that's finally out. It's out there in the universe, it's out there in the world. About to hit the road to the Bay Bridge, and I believe there is a trail angel that is going to pick me up and get me across, because you can't walk across the Bay Bridge. And then she said I can camp in her yard too, which is great.
I'm Joy, and I'm local to Kent Island and saw your story on Facebook.
And she just randomly stopped and saw me. She's like, "Is this you?" It's so cool.
I just wanted to say hi and thanks for raising awareness.
Awesome, awesome. That was so funny. I was just walking down the road here, and this truck pulls over. That lady smiling. She held up her phone with a picture of my video. She's like, "Is this you?" I was like, "Oh my God, it's me!" So we just chatted for a minute. She asked me about my journey, and just briefly talked, and then we both headed our own separate ways. But it was really cool to meet her. It's really cool. Really nice people. I'm meeting a lot of really nice people out here. It's amazing. So me and my dad ate here on the way up. Apparently that's a big staple in Maryland. A lot of people love it. It was really good. I think I had what, crab cake melt or something like that. It was amazing. Not eating there today. It's pretty pricey. One of the priciest restaurants. Hey there. You guys know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
You guys know the trail? Cool. Cool. You mind if you're on camera?
No,
Okay, cool, cool. Cool.
Thank you.
Sure.
Sounded cool.
Thank
We were
you.
headed this way, so we just came down this way.
Oh, really? Okay. Cool. Thanks for saying
So
hi.
it was succeeding. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah.
Remember, Alex, it's good to meet you.
You too. And what are your names?
Joe and Jan.
Joe and Jan. Okay. So nice to meet you. Let me give you my card real quick. I'm not that tired. I've only done, let's see how many miles so far. 4.83 so far. So getting close to the bridge. ADT marker. It's been a little while. You guys catch anything yet? Okay.
What's that?
How long have you been walking?
From Delaware, from the coast of Delaware.
No way.
Yeah, I'm hiking to California, the coast of California.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, how are you gotta go over the bridge?
Yeah, that's the only part I have to get a ride across.
You're actually coming from Delaware to California.
Yep.
No way. My name's Colton Thomas.
My name's Trevor Thomas.
Where are you guys from?
I'm just from down there.
I'm from Chester, Maryland.
Cool, you guys go to the school here, or?
Yeah, we go
Yeah.
to Stevensville Middle School.
Nice, cool. Well, good luck with your fishing.
Thanks,
You
man.
too.
Yeah,
you
sure.
too. You
All right,
have
guys.
good luck hiking all the way to California.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys take care.
You too.
All right, see ya. Okay, so I am at the last stop before the Bay Bridge. This little gas station here. There's also a few other things, Subway and a liquor store, I guess. So I'm going to contact Betty and see if she can pick me up. It's a good day. It's a good day. Met some great people today. Had fun. Enjoyed some beautiful scenery along the Cross Island Trail. It's really beautiful. So looking forward to get to the other side of this bridge and then straight shot to California. How hard could it be? Come on. Basically there already. Just started drizzling a tiny bit. I don't know if it's actually gonna start raining or not, but I'm gonna wait inside a Subway. Bye, thank you.
Safe travel.
Take care. Hey there. Betty? Cool. Hi. Rachel, nice to meet you. You guys don't mind being on camera, do you?
No, it's
Do you mind being on camera? Oh. Okay, good. All right.
Nobody's gonna see our faces anyway.
Yeah, that's true. How was the party?
It was good.
Good. Glad you had fun.
Almost Happy New Year.
Almost Happy New Year.
1 minute.
Cool.
1 minute. Oh my God.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's, newfound friend.
Indeed. Happy New Year, guys.
It's crazy what a Facebook comment can lead to. Betty simply asked if I needed a ride across the Bay Bridge. 12 hours later, I'm staying at their house, celebrating the new year with them. They also offered to help me get through the unsavory Washington, D.C. area by picking me up after I'm done hiking for the day and shuttling me back to the ADT in the morning. They do this for the 60 miles of the next stretch until the C&O Canal. Once I get to the C&O, I'll have guaranteed actual campsites for quite a while, and I'll be on my own once again. But for now, as I go through the next 60-mile stretch, I'll get to enjoy the wonderful company of people who were complete strangers one day and practically family the next. If you're interested in donating to my fundraiser for veteran suicide prevention, click the link in the description. 80% of all donations go to Warrior Expeditions, a nonprofit that introduces veterans to the world of long-distance adventuring. And 20% goes to Mission 22, a nonprofit that helps veterans in many different ways. To learn why I'm hiking the American Discovery Trail for veteran suicide prevention, the link to that video is in the description as well. And if you want to help support my hike across America, consider signing up for my Patreon. And in return, you'll receive rewards such as early access to videos, access to my adventure journal, photo prints, and more. I'm funding this quest myself with money I've saved up for my job. It's all the money I have, and it's not a ton, so throwing in a few bucks definitely makes a difference. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the journey. Thanks for watching. Take care.